We are foaming at the mouth about Henrik Lundqvist. Who would ever think the Rangers would score 6 goals in a game and lose with Lundqvist in net? The King gave up 7 goals last night, John. 7! Now, I know the Rangers' defense has been bad, but the goalie formerly known as the King has looked lost this season. You know what? I still believe in him. I know the defense is awful. I know he's given up bad goals, which is hard to fathom if you've watched him over the years with this Rangers team. Just when the team gets some offense, you're thinking, oh, man, Lundqvist is great. They're scoring 3-4 goals a game. They can't beat the King. He's given up 6-7 goals in a game. That's a problem. Ultimately, I believe in him to get this thing turned around some way, somehow, and they'll be fine moving on into the playoffs.
I agree. We're in the middle of January. It is not time to push the panic button on Henrik. I still think he's one of the best playoff goalies in spite of what happened last season. But I kind of like this new NHL, where they're lighting the lamp. I love seeing goals. Henrik is used to having a defense in front of him that cleared guys out, that blocked a lot of shots. The Rangers don't have that now. They're shifting into a more offensively driven team. He's got to face more shots without a lot of guys in front of him. That, in turn, exposes him a little bit more. He's still one of the best goalies to ever play the game. Right. And if I need a guy in goal, I don't mind putting Henrik in between the pipes. It's early, Sal, not time to panic.
Yeah, and I always thought it was an advantage or a disadvantage for the Rangers to play defensive-minded with Tortorella because they had the goalie. So they should be more offensive-minded and rely on Lundqvist to make the stops, but you're not seeing that this year. Great point about sports in general. There's no defense played anymore. There's none in the NFL, none in the NBA, and now hockey, scoring 6-7 goals a night.
Yeah, would you rather have a 7-6 game or a 2-1 game? For me, if it's not the playoffs, I want to see the goals. I think the NHL has been clamped down. It makes it a boring sport to watch. I love hockey, and I appreciate good defensive play. But seeing the Rangers, these kids, fly up and down the ice, what they can do on offense, it's exciting to me. I just don't want, Henrik's making save after save. That's great. But I like seeing it on the other side of the game rather than just relying on a trap or a 1-2-2. That gets boring.
I don't know. Right. The trap stuff with the Devils all those years, that's as boring as it comes. I'd rather 4-3, 3-2, something like that. I like the up and down action, but I don't like the 8-7 scores either.
Rangers are going to benefit from that offense, though. Henrik will turn things around. They happen to play in the toughest division in hockey.